Alright, so I moved all my Oscars and turtles into this tank. Moved all the goldfish and everything into what used to be the turtle tank and Oscar tank. And that's because I keep getting this foggy water, and I finally found out it is because of an ammonia spike, which goldfish give off a lot of ammonia. And usually you have biological bacteria in your filter and in your tank to break down ammonia, which doing 100% water change and cleaning out the filter eliminates all your good biological bacteria. So I got some things to help with that. It's still a little foggy now, but it is getting better. So I'll be right back and show you what I got. Alright, so first I got lava rock, which has really what do you call it? I don't know, little like crevices, holes that will help grow good biological bacteria. I've already added this to all of my filters yesterday, but it will take some time, probably like 2 weeks. And then I also got, today came in the mail, it's a filter. It hooks up to your bubbler. You connect your bubbler hose there, and then it's got this hose that will go on top. And this is pretty heavy. This thing's a weight. It'll sit in your tank. The bubbles will go through that little hole in there, and it will break the bubbles down into a lot more bubbles. But then when the bubbles come up out of here, it'll suck the water through this sponge. So the sponge will become another biological bacteria that'll help grow good biological bacteria. Which you do gotta clean these probably once a month, once every 2 months, because they will get pretty nasty. But when you do, you just run them underwater, or get like a bucket full of water, put it in it, and squeeze it out a couple times. You don't want to clean it too much, or else you'll clean out your good biological bacteria. And I got 2 of these. I should have got 3 because I have 3 tanks, but I wasn't thinking. Got 2. Got to get another one. So today we're gonna put one on this tank and also the flower horn tank, and then I will get another one for the goldfish tank. So we're gonna go ahead and add these. I'm gonna put it on time lapse so you ain't gotta watch. Alright, there it is. And there's a little glare of the phone right there, but that's just the little clear tube hooked up to the sponge filter. And that should help. It'll start creating biological bacteria, and within the next probably 2 weeks to a month, this water should be crystal clear with the biological bacteria I added to the filter plus the sponge. These Oscars are getting big. My iridescent shark, you can see his eye is white. When I was netting him out of the other tank, he went nuts and smashed his head and eye into a big rock that I had in the tank. So he was already pretty much blind, so he's probably going to be permanently blind in that eye for sure. But I don't know, it might clear up. He does got a big gash on his head. But we're going to jump over to the flower horn tank and add the other one to him. Alright, so here is sponge filter running. The bubbles will just suck the water through the sponge, and it'll become a biological bacteria. As you can see, this tank is also getting a little cloudy, rowdy. So hopefully within the next 2 weeks to a month, this tank will be crystal clear. We also added the lava rock to the filter. And here is the new flower horn. I know I mentioned it in the last video, but didn't really show him. He is also a male, so he's going to get the big head. I did notice since I put him in here, though, his head has shrunk, but it's probably because he's obviously not the dominant in here. I also need to add, I have a heater up here, but it's crap. I need to get a new one. And I put this in here so that they got a place to hide back there. Pleco's always hiding back there. There's the female, she's getting big. She looks a lot bigger now that we added the little male. Her colors are also starting to pop. A lot of the red's coming out. I'll feed them, get them to come out. The little male. They're all camera shy. If I don't have the camera, they're all right at the glass. Especially this guy. And here's a close-up of the turtle tank. Turtles like to hang out on top of the wave maker. Soft shell is in here somewhere. Let's see if I can. There it is. Those lights that you see, by the way, is the reflection of my Christmas tree. I actually have a new dock coming, like an actual turtle dock, so hopefully they'll be able to get up on a dock soon, because the snapping turtles for sure will not get up on this dock. The soft shell still will, but we need something that the snapping turtles are going to get on. These guys look so small compared to my hand, but they're also in there a ways. This his eye damaged it pretty good. You see when he turns around, we'll get a look at the gash on his head. There it is. Come on, zoom in. Focus. These guys are so mellow too.
Gotcha.
Well, just got off work, and it looks like my red-tailed catfish is not doing so good. I don't know what's going on with him. I have not gotten him to eat since we had that last tank disaster when all the food was put in, but that was a little while ago. I thought he'd be fine. But it's looking like that's not going to be the case. I don't believe he will make it this time. He might have actually just died on camera because his gills are not moving. He sure did. His gills have stopped moving. Oh, got one more breath in there. His gills are moving again. So he stopped breathing for a minute and then picked back up, but I'm pretty sure he's not going to make it, which is a huge bummer. Grown him since he was about 2.5 inches. I got a picture of him. I measured him the first day I got him. So we're going to give it a little bit and see what happens to him. More than likely he'll die, and we'll measure him and see how far he lived. Alright guys, he did not make it. I did try to force feed him off camera, but he was too weak. About 2 weeks ago, my girlfriend's 3-year-old son wanted to feed the fish and ended up dumping the whole jar of food in here, and he was one of the survivors, but since then he has not eaten. I should have force fed him a long time ago, probably a week ago, but it is what it is. We'll pull him out and measure him and see how big he's gotten. Here he is. Looks like he is about 4 inches long. And on day one when I got him, he was 2.5 inches long. So, yep. Mistakes happen. Unfortunately, he is a loss. Alright, that's going to be it for this video. Really quick, easy one. Hopefully that sponge filter and those lava rocks will help clear up this tank. Hit that like button, give me some comments, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you soon for another video.